In the second video, we're going to click into week 12 and look at the things that you need to do this week and over the weekend to get this final module completed. So week 12 has the majority of the information you're going to need. So we're going to go ahead and click into that. So the first thing you are going to do for this PowerPoint presentation is once you decide which of your viewpoints you're going to argue, is you're going to open up this worksheet to complete your thesis statement. Let me go ahead and get it open. All right, so you're going to work through this worksheet and complete and make a persuasive thesis statement. You're going to write a persuasive thesis statement. So you're going to argue, you're going to say what should happen. So again, here, physician-assisted suicide should be legalized in the United States. Or, for example, it could be something like, vaccines, COVID vaccines should be mandated for everybody, something like that. And you will probably have should or should not be in that argument statement. Then you need to come up with your 2 reasons why you are making this claim. This argument is a claim. Remember what a claim is. A claim is something that is an unsettled point. It's something that you have good reason for saying, but it isn't 100% true. It's not a fact. It still has to be resolved. And your main points are the evidence that you're giving to this claim. Now you can have up to four main points that you present in this argument. And then once you come up with your 2 main points or 3 main points, you'll put them together to a thesis statement. So we're going to look at our example. Physician-assisted suicide should be legalized in the United States. That is our claim. That is our argument. And then we're going to say, first of all, because of the dignity of terminally ill patients. Next, we're going to say because we're going to strictly regulate this process. And finally, we are not going to abuse doctors' rights because doctors have the right to refuse this treatment. So we're going to put all of that together with a full thesis statement. Physician-assisted suicide should be legalized in the U.S. because, and then we're going to name them 1, 2, and 3. So that's what you need to complete by Thursday night. This worksheet is your virtual assignment for week 12. So let me go ahead and let's take a look at that. Let's get out of this. So if we go to week 12, we come down here. The one assignment you have for this week is due Thursday night. And again, it's your presentation thesis statement. You are going to complete the worksheet, and then you're going to post your thesis statement here. All right? You'll post your worksheet and your thesis statement at discussion board. Then you have to comment on 2 of your classmates' thesis statement and offer real advice. Finally, once you read your classmates' advice, you're going to revise your thesis statement and reply in a reply post to your original post. So you'll have 4 posts in total. So I really need you to make sure you go through, post your worksheet and your thesis statement. Then you're going to comment on 2 classmates' thesis statements and offer advice. And finally, you will revise your thesis statement once you read your classmates' comments. All right. So here's the grade sheet. I have that also it's part of your assignment sheet, but I broke it down. I pulled it off separately so you can keep this next to you as you're building your presentation. I have a video on how to add voice in a PowerPoint presentation for people who don't know how to narrate, because that's part of the grade is the narration component. Then I have a tutorial on using Microsoft PowerPoint for people who aren't comfortable with PowerPoint in terms of adding text and videos. Then I have a general link that takes you to some tips for effective presentations. And finally, here's a link on APA style and PowerPoint presentations. And then finally, your discussion board week 12 virtual assignment post. So let's go ahead and go back to week 12. So week 12 here, you are going to read through and complete this work for the week and begin. You also want to review your sample presentations. So let's go ahead and take a look at a sample right now. Actually, I'm going to conclude this video and I will do a sample presentation in its own video. So look for video 3 where I cover a sample presentation for you to see.